Everyone thinks the Titanic sank because it hit an iceberg. But what if I told you, some believe it was never an accident at all? JP Morgan, one of the richest men alive at the time, funded the Titanic. He even had a luxurious personal suite on board, but cancelled his trip last minute. No illness, no emergency. He just didn't go. But three of his biggest financial rivals did. John Jacob Astor IV, Benjamin Guggenheim, and Isidor Straus, all wealthy, powerful, and rumored to oppose a US central bank. The same central bank, the Federal Reserve, was created just 1 year later. Coincidence? Some people don't think so. All three men died that night. JP Morgan, safe and sound in France. Rumors suggest the Titanic was never meant to reach New York. It was meant to eliminate obstacles in Morgan's path to power. There's no solid proof, but too many details feel off to ignore. Morgan's last-minute no-show, the deaths of key opponents, and the birth of the Federal Reserve just a year later. Was it all a setup, or just one chilling coincidence? You decide.
It took 3 years to build and less than 3 hours to sink. The most iconic shipwreck in history, the Titanic. Hailed as the most beautiful and luxurious boat of her time, the Titanic set sail once and for all from Southampton, England to New York City on April 10, 1912. She weighed a record-breaking 46,000 tons and was built by some 15,000 people. Ironically, the ship boasted many of the best safety features of its day. A prestigious journal, the Shipbuilder magazine, called the Titanic practically unsinkable. The popular opinion quickly grew that the Titanic was indestructible. An ominous consequence of this overconfidence, during its voyage, there were no passenger safety drills to give instructions on where to go or which lifeboats to board in case of emergency. But there weren't enough lifeboats to begin with, only 20 available, which was enough to carry about half of the total passengers and crew. Bruce Ismay, the owner, thought having 64 lifeboats, enough for everyone on board, would make the ship look too cluttered. This emphasis on elegance didn't stop with Titanic's outward appearance. Inside were top-notch luxuries, the grand staircase running the height of 6 decks, a heated swimming pool, a state-of-the-art gym, 4 restaurants, and 2 barbershops. So how much did the Titanic cost? About $7.5 million at the time, or over $400 million today. Now, over 100 years later, the Titanic has been hidden in darkness, lying over 12,000 feet deep in the Atlantic Ocean. So how exactly did she sink? We do know that on April 14, 1912, the boat entered a region of icebergs. 6 warning messages were sent to Captain Edward John Smith. He adjusted Titanic's course southward, but didn't slow down. By the time lookouts spotted an iceberg, it was too late. The official 1912 accident report suggests that the iceberg tore a gigantic 300-foot gash on the ship's starboard side, ripping over a third of her entire hull. But eyewitnesses say it took over 2 hours to sink, which confuses experts who believe a hole that size would have caused the Titanic to sink much faster. Investigations confirm that the iceberg created smaller punctures below the waterline and not a large gash, which were enough to trigger the tragedy. In 1985, using state-of-the-art sonar, National Geographic explorer Robert Ballard and French oceanographer Jean-Louis Michel found the infamous shipwreck about 400 miles southeast of Newfoundland. Extensive surveys have located artifacts that reveal the human side of the tragedy. A notebook was found 780 feet from the stern. It belonged to a 17-year-old passenger with pencil writing that's still legible. With new technology, we can see and study the Titanic like never before, which is good because our fascination in this tragedy has not relaxed a bit. Perhaps it's the iconic tale of the Titanic that's truly unsinkable.
This is high-res footage of the Titanic, captured last year by OceanGate Expeditions, the same company whose missing submersible is believed to have suffered a catastrophic implosion. Salt water, sea pressure, and bacteria have decayed the ship since it sank over a century ago. Some experts estimate the ship will vanish in a matter of decades.